Let's see if we can get in there. He's not doing a knockback, right? So we can get in here. He's doing a lot of damage, but we're doing a lot of damage. Hey everyone, Nara last year, back with some more ARK Primal Nemesis. In our last episode, we farmed up a bunch of hide, a bunch of Apex hide in particular, and we were able to tame ourselves an Apex Anki, which has actually been really helpful in terms of gathering like metal, copper, and tin and all that stuff that we need for our bronze armor. So today what I think I want to do is actually get an attempt in and maybe even defeat the Apex boss. So I bred up our Raptors, and what we need right now is to make their saddles, which we're only a little bit short on fiber, I believe. So that's what we're doing over here right now, is we're just going to grab up some fiber. Also going to make sure that nothing horrible is around, because more often than not there's actually horrible stuff around. Also, I figured out that the spyglass, the super spyglass, actually tells you what's in each drop. So like that one has pelt, soap, cementing paste, inner mushrooms, so I'm not going to bother going for that drop. So just something, just a kind of cool little nuance that I noticed that's been helpful in terms of determining which drops we want to go and get. So we're going to gather up some fiber here. I think we just need a little bit more Apex hide, not for the saddles, but sorry dude, but for our bronze armor. So I do want to have the bronze armor made up before we try the boss, just in case. I mean, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die, right? There's bronze armor's not gonna save us, I don't think. Just gotta watch out for this yeeling that was over here. Oh, there it is over there. But yeah, so we have 25 saddles that we can make based on the hide that we have now. Of course, if we want to make more, we can. I think I have, gosh, how many raptors did I breed up? I think we have close to 40 raptors, if I remember correctly. So, how much fiber do we have? That's probably way more than enough. Yeah, so we could technically bring more raptors with us, but I don't think it's necessary. And we do need some hide here, so there's an earth dodic around here that we kind of want to be careful of. Although, it's on its way out. I mean, we could technically fight it, like just C-spin it. Right, and then, I mean, it can't really do anything to us if we're just in and out like that. What we really want is that, that Apex Diplo. Because he's the one that's going to give us a lot of the hide. But he is alpha boosted. What is he alpha boosted by over there? I mean, there's these, what's it called? Megaloceros over here. I don't think they're the ones alpha boosting him, right? I mean, I guess they could be. There's a regular Dodic over there. Yeah, I actually don't know how much damage the Earth Dodic does. But we definitely want to be careful because, I mean, that, what's it called? The Apex Dodo, or not the Apex Dodo, the Volcanic Dodo in the other episode did a lot, did like 5,000 damage in one shot. So we want to be pretty careful when it comes to that. Oh, there's a Megaloceros there. I was like, what is that? Yeah, let's get all these guys down. And then we just want to focus on the Apex creatures and get their hide here. I think the Diplo should give us enough hide to make our armor. And then what I want to do is, oh, I got the Dimorphodon like screeched at us. I want to find like a, oh, let's not get stuck under you. Jeez, that could have been horrible. We want to find like a safe-ish location to summon this boss, right? Because that's the other part of this too, is we have to summon the boss. Oh, you're alpha boosted again. Is there another alpha around here that I'm not seeing? Alpha Seeker? Would that be alpha boosting stuff? I guess technically it could be. Oh, there's two Earth Dodics here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's kind of crazy. I forgot what I was saying now. But yeah, I want to at least try to get an attempt on the Apex boss here today, because we actually do have a bunch of Apex eggs now as well. So once we get the boss down and we can learn the kibble recipes or unlock them or whatever it is, then we can start getting the elemental creatures, and that's going to be a huge power jump for us. So I mean, maybe I can just hover over you and just bite you as long as you're taking damage then. Oh, you're gonna bump us though. Yeah. That's okay though. We'll get this guy down. We'll get his hide. But in the meantime, if you do find yourself enjoying this one, make sure you hit the like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And I think I'm just gonna take a minute to take out this Diplo and get this hide, and then we can go ahead and head back in, make up the rest of our saddles, get our raptors together, and make our armor as well. And then, oh, we're also gonna need hide for the boss as well, so we probably do need a little bit more after this Diplo. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that done, and then I will bring you back. Okay, so we got the Diplo down and a few other creatures down as well. We should have a good amount of hide now. Let's just make sure that our crops are still good, because we don't have a dung beetle to make fertilizer, so we just got to keep an eye on those guys so they don't run out of poop. Okay, that's not where we want to be. We want to be over here. All right, so let's actually put all of our fiber. I mean, I guess we can throw it in here. We need to build more storage. That is what we need. Okay, so Raptor. So Raptor saddles, we have, what, 11 right now? So we need to make 14 more? This is Apex, right? It is. Okay, so let's make those. And then let's grab our resources from our Pteranodon here. 252 more hide, so hopefully that's enough. Okay, let's put this in there. Perfect, and then put the stuff in there. And in terms of bronze armor, it does take quite a bit of hide actually. These take 110, so that's 550 more hide that's going to take out. Well, no, I guess not, right? Because it's using some with the current craft. So let's just wait till this is done, then we can see how much hide we have left. But I did already make up the bronze, so we have a good amount of bronze, and we actually can make more if we need to. So let's make a chest piece. Let's make legs, and then helmet. Okay, gloves and boots. Boots. Perfect. Okay. So we did actually have enough to make that. Still didn't replace that spike wall at the front of the base, which I should probably do. Let's go ahead and throw our bronze armor on. Whoops. Nice. All right. And so it's 200 armor a piece now, and it says plus 15%, or 15x extra resistance. Oh yeah, also, I wanted to make a note as well. So we had that crafting charm, and maybe it's just me, but when I had the crafting charm equipped, it gave me like 300% bonus crafting skill. But when I craft stuff in the smithy, I don't know if this has always been a thing, but when I craft stuff in the smithy, it actually doesn't count the crafting skill. So I don't know if it's like, I swear it used to work for not just stuff in your inventory, like it used to work in like for crafting stuff in the smithy as well. So maybe it's just a bug with that. I'm not really too sure. Well, the rest of this we can hold on to. And then we needed something else. What else do we need? Oh, the spyglass needs to go on our helmet again. Cosmetics, spyglass, boom. Okay, perfect. So we have now all of our saddles crafted up. What we need to make is our boss thing. So the boss actually doesn't cost any hide. It costs Apex blood, Alpha blood, and Apex feathers. So craft one of those. Perfect. We're going to be careful not to summon it in our base, because that would just be horrible. And then let's actually grab out our Apex Raptors here. So we want to make sure we don't use our raptor. And what I'm also considering doing, which I don't think I bred one, is bringing an alpha raptor or some sort of alpha creature to give an alpha buff. Because our creatures get an alpha boost, don't they? Yes. So like they're alpha boosted. Are they alpha boosted? Maybe they're not actually. I swear we've had an alpha buff on before, but like I don't know what triggers it. Because like obviously they have the arrow, right? The alpha buff arrow. And I've seen the alpha buff on our creatures before where it's like in the top right, it's like an eyeball or whatever. But this creature does not have it. And our Pteranodon... So our Pteranodon does. You're being buffed by an alpha nearby. It doesn't tell us what it does though. Because I was considering riding an alpha creature or bringing alpha creatures for this as well, but I don't know if it actually does anything. Like what would we bring? I guess just an alpha raptor, but we don't really have good alpha raptors. Right? Do we have our alpha raptors in here? We only have that. Did we? Maybe they're in here. I was like, did we lose our alpha raptors? Yeah, our alpha raptors are not... They're not very good. So I don't think bringing them would actually achieve anything unless we were riding on them and just standing in the background. But I'm not sure how we're going to approach this. So let's grab out some Apex Raptors and let me actually put my guy away so we don't get him confused. So you can go in here, Nike can go in there as well. And let's go ahead and grab out our Apex Raptors, or at least 25 of them. So we want males and females so that we retain the mate boost for as long as possible in case they start dying, which I imagine they will. So, oh, let's actually click in here. So let's just grab a bunch of them. Okay, that looks about even. That looks good enough. Yeah. Okay, and that was 25. So I guess let's just start chucking them out, and then we can get their saddles on them. Because otherwise the saddle's going to be really heavy for us to carry. We don't want to have to be bothered with that. Oh, hello, sir. Do you have anything else on you that we might need? I don't think so. Should put you away for the moment. Let's start grabbing some saddles. Where's our crafted saddles? Right down here. Okay, perfect. You are a 232. Why? Oh, you don't have... You have the damage at least? Like the damage 42, 43? You do. Okay, so that's fine then. As long as they have the... Actually, let me put the boss thing away in case I accidentally use it. Because that would just be horrible. Because I feel like if I accidentally hit E on the boss thing, it summons the boss in here. That would be the worst thing that could happen. Because like the Ceratosaurus is one thing, but like... Oh, equip that. But having the boss in here as well would just be horrible. So I don't know if we really want to pump anything into their health. Oh, wait a second. Didn't you guys have less health? No. Okay, you guys are all... should have the imprint then. I thought one of them had less health. No, okay, so yes, we're just gonna pump all their points into damage. All their levels that they have, so... I'm gonna go ahead and get all these guys set up because it's gonna take me a minute here to get them saddled and leveled. And then I'll bring you back because then it should be time to go and test our raptors against this boss. Okay, so our raptors are all set. I always find it so funny. There's always like more and more flying creatures out here that just get kind of like stuck in limbo, like between land masses, and they just stay out there. It's so funny. Because like you notice there's like none out here, right? Because we render them in, and when they get rendered out, like I guess maybe something gets messed up with their spawn, so they just kind of respawn, you know? And then the ones that exist, but the game doesn't recognize, are still out there in the water. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that there's more and more flyers out there every time. So raptors are good to go. We have our boss summoning thing. We have our bronze armor. I have my raptor. We're not going to be riding the Pteranodon, although maybe we could. That might be the safest bet, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So what I want to do is we're going to go out to one of these islands that has virtually nothing on it, or possibly nothing on it at all. It's kind of like these, but bigger. There was... I forget actually where the demonic griffin is. Yeah, so if we look at our map really quickly, these islands here, I'm almost positive a couple of them, maybe it was these, they just have nothing on them. So that's what we're gonna, that's essentially what we're looking for here, is just a nice clear space where there's no other creatures that are gonna bother us, where we can summon this boss in and just fight it. So that's gonna, that's at least the idea or the theory. And I think like right ahead of us here, that island with the ruins on it is one of the islands that doesn't have any creatures on it at all. Or maybe that's the one with the sheep. There's definitely one that I flew over and noticed there was nothing there. So I mean, like, worst case, if the sheep and stuff is respawned, which is like, it was like sheep and a horse, right? We can just take those out and not worry about them. That manta actually looks pretty big, but maybe it's just me. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do, and then fingers crossed we can get this boss down today. And I mean, that would be really cool to be able to just move up to the elemental tier. So let's see what we have going on here. Possibly some sheep. See a regular Avis. I don't see anything else. Maybe this is a little bit dangerous. I don't know if this boss has knockback or not, because that could be an issue, right? Because if he starts knocking our raptors off of everything, maybe, you know, maybe this island here. Yeah, so like here's the struggle, right? Is like you choose an island and risk your raptors being knocked around, or you choose like a regular landmass and then risk there being creatures like getting in your space. And you don't know what creatures it's gonna be. Something like right here could be good. Right? I don't see anything here. I'm pretty sure I flew over this island before and there was just nothing here. Like, I keep thinking I see things, but it's like shadows. Alright, there's like nothing here. Okay, so I think we fight the boss down here. I don't know how big this thing is, though. So... yeah, I mean, the risk, right, is just things getting knocked into the water. But, yeah, what I'm gonna do then is set up all the raptors and all that. So I guess let's put you away for now. And let's start throwing our raptors out. I think we'll just position them over here. Or maybe we'll position them over here and summon the boss here. I imagine the boss gets summoned directly on top of us. Right? That's probably how it works. Where's my raptor, first of all? Okay, so let's put my raptor over here. So that's my raptor, and let's put our boss thing in the raptor, so I don't accidentally click it before we have everything ready. Let's also put our Pteranodon in here too. Because then that way, what's it called? I don't have to keep like switching in my inventory. So these guys aren't healed up all the way yet, which I don't know if it's going to make a difference. It is only like 4k health. That's more than that for some of them. I mean, they heal up pretty slowly, so I don't know if we're going to wait. I'll start throwing them out and then I'll think about it. But yeah, let me get these guys set up and then I'll bring you back when we're all ready to go. Okay, so we have our army of Apex Raptors here. They're mostly healed. They're all down probably like 3,000 health, which seems like a lot, but I mean, hopefully it's okay. I want to say it should be okay, but I really don't know what to expect here. Wait, are we on the wrong raptor? 252. You guys are 252. Oh no, because I leveled them. Duh. Okay, so it's like, why are they supposed to be 240? Why are they 252? That makes sense. Okay. I'm nervous. I am a little bit nervous. So the thing is, right, is if we lose these creatures, we can easily replace them, right? They're all bred. We have tons of stuff at the base. We have tons of like creatures to use and all that stuff. I'm just nervous. Just like, I don't know what this is gonna be like. I don't know if these raptors are actually gonna be good enough. So I'm gonna stand here because I imagine the boss gets summoned on top of us. And yeah, I think that we're good to go. So full disclaimer, I have seen what the boss is. So I know what the boss is, and I know that it gets used like a portal or whatever that it comes out of. I just don't know how the item is used, and I don't know what the boss does. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about, and I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. So it might just completely throttle our raptors. So yeah, all right, here we go. Enough talking. Apex boss. Defeating this boss will unlock the elemental kibble. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is... Oh, okay. That's not too big. I did put all the other raptors on neutral. That's pack buff. Oh no, we're not the highest, like the highest level. Okay, can we attack? Oh, he does... How much damage does he do? I mean... I kind of want to get in there, but like... But they're not even all attacking him. Let's see if we can get in there. He's not doing a knockback, right? So we can get in here. He's doing a lot of damage, but we're doing a lot of damage. Yeah, he definitely hurts. But I think we just have enough raptors to do this. Possibly. They're looking kind of bloody, and I think they're all kind of like getting hit and stuff. So we don't want that. Because if we can have them like not all get hit, and that means like some might die, but then they like some will live. But it's dropping really fast. Like I was expecting the raptors to do okay. I didn't expect them to do this well. We didn't lose a single raptor. Stop. Okay. Did we... I didn't see anything on lock. Don't know what that is. Oh, that must be like the god tier kibble. Okay. So can we make these now? I mean, that went really well. That's insane. They're all almost dead. That's wild. We didn't lose a single raptor, but they were literally all about to die. Wow. All right, well, let's pack these guys up. Yeah, they were all like a few hits from just being completely dead. If we brought 20, I don't think we would have won. That's so crazy. Oh wait, you have... One of them had like 10k health left, so maybe we would have been okay. What do you have? Is this from the troll? Just hide and stuff. I mean, I'll take the hide. Okay. Let's put you away. And let's take our Pteranodon back out. And I guess let's grab this egg. Any other eggs on the floor? Okay, let's head back to base and see if we can make this kibble now, because that's, I mean, that's it, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, we are back at base. I'm always paranoid now that there's always going to be something in here, since we had that Ceratosaurus problem. But yeah, so the boss fight, I mean, I guess it kind of went as quick as it normally would for a boss like that. I'm very happy that we defeated it though. Like, that is really good. What is this? I will keep that. I'll just get rid of all this other stuff. Did I just... I didn't hit... Oh, we got the boss skull too. Okay, so yeah, something... Okay, I was like worried that the that something bugged out. Oh, let's not drop that. Did I just drop arrows? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't have to pick all this stuff back up. Yeah, I did. Let's throw this meat on the floor. Yeah, I was worried that something didn't work properly. And we didn't get what we were supposed to get, but obviously we did, because we have these Apex boss skulls, so that's super cool. So let's go right into there. Let's put this stuff where it belongs, so... egg can go in there. We don't really need the sauropod spine, do we? So we can just chuck that. And then put that stuff in there. And we're going to put our raptors in our bin back here. I'll just create a folder that says Apex Boss Raptors. And the thing is now, I don't know which raptor was mine. Oh wait, it must have been this one, right? Because it has the most health, and it should have a charm on it. It doesn't have a charm on it. I thought it did. But that one should be mine. And then... Yeah, obviously this would have been a lot easier with Rexes or something like that. Like if we had Apex Rexes, we would have just smashed that boss. But it is kind of cool that you can do it with like creatures like raptors, for example, because you just bring more. You just bring more of them, right? Get a decent pair of raptors to breed, and then just you can bring as many as you want. The only thing that kind of sucks with smaller creatures is that every single one of them was getting hit by like every single attack, so that's kind of like the only downside I noticed there. I'm not sure if that's even avoidable, because these bosses probably have huge hit radiuses. Okay, so in our cauldron, so we can just make these now, right? We have to be able to make essences. Can we make essences? So like if we put our cores in here, because I was putting all the cores in here. So let's find our cores. Oh, whoops. I always forget to click in here. Oh, right. Manticore stuff. Yeah, they're probably... Like, they have so much torpor. Like, it's probably takes a lot to knock them out. Also, you're gonna be getting hit the whole time. Okay, so we have these in here now. So we can make essences. And then... like, nature... Okay, so, like, we can tame a nature... we can tame nature pteranodons now. Oh, no, we need... Oh, we need earth essence. Oh, okay. So what can we make with nature? We can make frost kibble. So we could technically tame the frost carcanos that's out there, that's a bit like the Colossus, or whatever frost carcanos that's been out there forever, right? And then we could use it to pick up other creatures for us to knock out, right? In theory. So that could be good. Huh. I was like, what is the strategy here? That's frost essence. And then hydro essence is used for what? Storm? It is. Okay, so we need to kill a bunch more, like, elemental creatures then. Which, I mean, if we can use the nature stuff to tame something, that would actually be really good. So let's go back to our frost kibble here. So it's 2 per, so we can technically make 6 kibble now. We have tons of feathers. Oh, we have enough apex eggs. We have our vegetables. We have everything here, which is awesome. So let's actually go take a quick look at that Carcanos if he's still there. He's been there for so long, it'd be a shame if he was gone now. So I am curious. I hate when I see damage numbers here because I'm always afraid of what's like getting hit. Looks like a bunch of creatures are just walking into our spikes. Yes, let's take a look at this Carcanos real quick and see just how much kibble it takes to tame. So there's a regular one. 11. And that dude, oh, he's level 25. But I mean, like, I guess he's not that strong. I guess we probably want the regular one. I'm not sure. Can the Colossus hold bigger creatures? Probably not, right? It probably doesn't work like that. Well, I mean, 11, so we need to kill a bunch more nature creatures. Like that nature dillo right there. Is it Yeeling? Oh, that, yeah, that's Yeeling from before. Okay. Processing this. Yeah, so if we tame this dude, then all of a sudden fighting other creatures and harvesting stuff gets way easier. Right? Because he's got 316,000 health. Like, that's pretty monstrous. So I think that's what we do next, is we make elemental tranks. We need to go check out what we need for that. And then we're gonna, that's gonna be our target there, is that 140 Frost Carcanos. I don't like that all these creatures like walk up to my gate. Makes me so paranoid. Okay, so back to our cauldron, or is it here? No, cauldron. Consumables, narcotics, elemental narcotics. So 6 elemental blood, but it can be any elemental blood. Okay, so if we need the earth blood for the kibble, we don't want to use that, or the nature blood. We can use, oh, we have a ton of hydro blood from the turtles that we've been killing. Okay. Oh, you know what we didn't look at? I didn't look at how much torpor that crab had. It probably has a ton, right? Oh, you know what else we should probably look at while we're here too? Is element... Oh, and it requires bronze ingots too. Okay. 20 times stronger than a normal dart. Rifle ammo, bronze ingots, elemental narcotic 2. We're just gonna have a primitive rifle, which is kind of a shame. I haven't even really been seeing that many astral creatures to really farm. And oh, these Diplos. I thought it was a bee for a second. I got really nervous. So I don't want that by my base. Yeah, I haven't seen many astral creatures to really farm up to get what's it called? Gosh, loot. Right, so that's the other thing. So we're gonna be using a primitive rifle to do 254,000 torpor. That's a lot. Considering like our guy here had, I mean, that's probably gone up since we tamed it, but let's look at something over here real quick that's like Apex. It's like this Rhino. What level are you? 140 Rhino, 84k. Apex Anki, level 95, has 41k. And it takes a good, like, you know, it took what? 10 shots? 10 plus shots for that Anki. This guy's got 42k. And then how potent are those? I mean, can we look at our arrows and see? 10 times better than the normal trike arrow. So, okay, so it actually might be around the same. I imagine if we get like 20 darts, we can take that crab down, give or take. So we'll probably aim to make around 30 or 40. I think that makes the most sense. And then we have to hope that using the darts on the crab will actually knock it out, because it is a crab, right? And I hope that we don't have to like shoot it in any special region of its body, like with the catapults and stuff like that you normally have to use on a crab, because that would just be miserable. All right, so I guess we need a lot more bronze. We're gonna need a ton more bronze. So where's our wood? We need to get all this stuff smelting now. And it would actually be really nice to have a crab if we can pull that off. So let's get this in here. What are we missing? Apex blood. So I guess we'll just put that in here. Boom, because we're just gonna need all the bronze, right? As much as we can get. So, but once we get if we can get that crab, then farming apex creatures will just be a cakewalk. And that'll actually set us up really nicely going forward. So we'll get that going. And then we want to get our narcotics going and our kibble so we can take it down. Let's go ahead and make up all of our essence here. So, oh, wait. Okay, that is very interesting. I didn't expect that. Does it tell me in the tooltip that it's going to make 10? No. So I can make... We probably need these essences for something else. I just made all the essences here. Or like the cores. You probably need them for something else. But I mean, that's fine. I mean, 30 of these is really nice. This is a little overkill, I think. But I mean, we'll make use of it, I'm sure. Okay, so that actually changes things a little bit. Because now we'll have enough to make, what, 60 kibble, technically? Okay, so we just need to make up our darts then. So that's crafting. We can make a rifle, right? We should have plenty of metal to make a rifle. We don't have plenty of metal to make a rifle, so we need to make sure we're smelting all of our metal as well. That's important. I might need to make another forge now, come to think of it. Maybe I can put down the our regular forge and have that. Does this make it any faster? Or is there any benefit to using this for our metal? I feel like this is faster, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really know. I guess maybe we can science it at some point if we need to. But yeah, so there's the metal going for the rifle. Got the bronze going. Got tons of essence now apparently, which who knew, right? What we're gonna need is a bunch of gunpowder and a bunch of the regular narcotic. Yeah. Wait, so you only need one narcotic? Okay, yeah, we probably still want to make a bunch more though, just to have. So if we go to vanilla, can I like make 100 narcotic? I don't even think I have any resources for it. No, we need narco berries and stuff. Okay, so this looks really good then. I think we're in a really good position. We're almost ready to just go and start knocking out some elemental stuff, so that's kind of cool. I'm pretty excited for that, especially if we can get that 140 Frost Carcanos. You can see the damage numbers through the walls. Well, as long as they don't get in here, I'm cool with it. So I think we're going to end the episode off here, though. Got the Apex boss down. We're now at the elemental tier, which is super cool. Like, I'm really looking forward to being here, especially once we get established and get our first couple creatures. I think it's going to be really good. So, but yeah, if you did enjoy this one, make sure you hit the like button. It helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.